First, we cook the coffee glaze. Pour the cream into the saucepan. Then add espresso and instant coffee to make the color of the glaze more intense. Espresso alone won't give the needed color. We also add the glucose syrup, which is practically a component of every glaze. It adds elasticity to the glaze, increases the shelf life, and intensifies its gloss. Also, it prevents it from drying, and this is exactly why the glaze of the pastry remains glossy and stable for a long time. Now we heat the ingredients till the coffee dissolves. We can even bring it to a boil. After it starts boiling, we remove the saucepan from the stove and add the gelatin mass into it, which will fix the glaze on the top of the eclair and prevent it from sliding down. We mix it and leave it until the gelatin completely dissolves. Meanwhile, we put the white chocolate into the measuring cup. It will be the base of our glaze. Thanks to it, the glaze will be thick, viscous, and it'll stabilize and fix on the top of the eclair. We add the neutral glaze, or nappage, to the white chocolate. It will also let the glaze to fix immediately on the surface of the eclair, making the process much easier. What is more, it adds the extra gloss to the glaze. In order for the glaze not to be transparent but also have noble coffee color, we will add a small amount of white food coloring. Then we mix the cream with coffee and gelatin in the saucepan, making sure that everything is dissolved, and we pour it into the mixture of the neutral gel, chocolate, and white food coloring. Now, it's important to process these ingredients with the blender in order to obtain a very stable and smooth emulsion. As a result, the glaze will be super shiny and glossy. The hand blender can combine the fat from chocolate with the liquid from neutral gel, espresso, and cream. Immerse your blender at an angle of about 45 degrees, reaching the bottom, and process the mixture at a low speed. This will ensure the absence of the air bubbles in the emulsion. We need to process the glaze long enough until the food coloring dissolves completely and all the ingredients combine into the homogeneous emulsion. As a result, the glaze that we obtain should be very glossy, shiny, and liquid enough. Then we put the ready glaze into a clean bowl and cover it with a cling film in contact, so that there was neither dry film nor condensate on the surface. After that, we put it in the fridge for 6 hours, or even better, for 12 hours. During this time, the glaze will stabilize, the cocoa butter present in the chocolate will crystallize, the gelatin will harden and gain its full strength. As a result, the glaze will obtain the needed kind of texture and it will be very convenient for further work with it. After the fridge, we can heat the glaze up and use it for the eclair's decoration. Let's make the glaze ready for work. I have heated it up till 26 degrees Celsius beforehand. Now we need to process it with a blender at low speed till it has a homogeneous and smooth texture without any air bubbles. So blend it with a hand blender at low speed. The glaze is ready. It's smooth and glossy. It reminds us of the condensed milk. Such texture is comfortable for work and is perfect for glazing the eclairs. The coffee glaze is ready. We will glaze the cooled down eclairs with a heated up till 26 degrees glaze. In order to do that, we will take an eclair and dip so that you or people who will taste the eclair have the opportunity to pick it up and eat on the go. In addition, this way the eclair will look more elegant and neat. So dip it into the glaze and hold for a few seconds, then lift it back up, taking the excess of the glaze with a finger. Turn the eclair over, slightly shake it in a way that the glaze could evenly spread. Then put it back on the baking tray. If the glaze is heated up till the right temperature and texture, then it will look very neat on the eclair and will set in a thin but not transparent layer. There will be no extra drops or drips. You will get a beautiful and straight line instead.